Well, this week I'm travelling to the goldfields town of Bendigo. It's actually the standout in Victoria at the moment. It is leading the market. Over the last 12 to 18 months, it was been Geelong and then it was Ballarat. Now, the thing about Bendigo, well, the key drivers is it's just got a really strong regional centre. It's got a solid population growth. It's got pretty good proximity to Melbourne and definitely got a diverse economy. Some of the local projects include the completed $5 billion regional rail link. There was the $630 million upgrade of the Bendigo Hospital and the $250 million Evergreen Waters project. And the Defence Force played a part, well, $1.3 billion contract that's been awarded to some local businesses. Now, in addition, Bendigo has a really strong retail presence and it's got a strong industrial base with tourism, medical services, agriculture, forestry and mining. They're all important elements of the local Bendigo economy. Now, many people won't know that Bendigo also has one of only 3 stock exchange licenses in Australia. So it provides an opportunity for small and medium-sized companies that would otherwise not be able to list as public companies on the Australian Stock Exchange. Now, in terms of its retail sector, as I said, it is the largest employer with approximately 5,500 people employed across some 800 retail businesses, and it contributes a staggering $3.2 billion a year to the local economy. Now, in terms of manufacturing, well, that's based around food processing, textiles and manufacturing, car components, and high-tech engineering sectors are all in the local area, according to the city of Bendigo. Now, that sector, manufacturing, it contributes a very healthy $2.2 billion a year, and that's around about 7,000 direct and indirect jobs for the local Bendigo economy. Now, in terms of agriculture, well, it definitely plays its part. It produces rural products worth about $184 million, mainly through cropping, grazing, viticulture, poultry and pigs. And the other strong sector is education. So Bendigo has a regional institute of TAFE. There's about 11,000 students there. And then La Trobe University has a Bendigo campus with around 5,000 students enrolled. Plus there's the Bendigo Senior Secondary College and the Catholic College in Bendigo. Now, from a property perspective, over the last 12 months, we've certainly seen some standouts. One standout performer has been East Bendigo. It's had growth of 18% with a median price of $390,000, but on a lower rental yield of 4.4%. Whilst California Gully, well, it's got a median price of $290,000 with a 6% annual growth on a rental yield of 5.4%. Now, Bendigo has really low vacancy rates ranging from 1.7% down to, believe it or not, 0.1%. Now, in terms of future prospects, well, there are a number of people now calling Bendigo home, and it's actually expected to almost double by 2055, according to the Australian Bureau of Statistics. So there is a huge demand for housing. And in fact, according to the 2016 census, there was 110,500 people in Bendigo, but by 2055, they predict it'll rise up to around 200,000 people. Now, since the completion of that $5 billion regional rail link that now connects Melbourne to Bendigo, well, the trip's become much faster, and what you're finding is some people who are priced out of the Melbourne market, well, they're starting to call Bendigo home. They're going for the sea change, and they're finding that, well, it's basically either a 2-hour drive or a 2-hour train ride from Melbourne, and they can pick up a home well under $400,000. So friends, watch this space. Bendigo's an absolute standout performer at the moment in Victoria. So this is Phil Robertson of Philip Robertson Property saying have an absolutely fantastic week, and bye for now.